In this video, we learn about Android activities. We create 3 activities and go through them with intent. Second activity, we create from scratch, and third activity is the one we create using Android Studio capabilities. Let's begin. Create a new project and name it activities. This is mainActivity. Each project has a mainActivity. It's just a class which extends AppCompatActivity. Because it extends AppCompatActivity, we need to override onCreate method. In this method, we use setContentView which gets a layout file. We use r.layout.activityMain which go through resources, layout folder, and activity main.xml, which is this file. Only has a text view that shows hello world text. We set an ID to it and create 2 buttons, one for going to second activity and another for going to third activity. We give them IDs so we can reference them in our classes, and set button text. It's a relative layout, so we want our buttons to be under text view and the second button to be under first button. So we use layout below. Now we create our second activity and name it second activity. It's a good practice to add activity after our activity name. We add a layout to it, activity underline second. We can only use lowercase and underline in XML files. Our activity should extend AppCompatActivity and override onCreate method. Now we want to set content view, which gets a layout which is located in r.layout folder. In second activity XML, we just create a text view which shows a text. This is second activity. Third activity that we create, we use new activity and empty activity. There are a bunch of different activity terms that we can use. We name it third activity. Now Android created this third activity class and activity third layout XML file. In this layout, we just create another text view and set its text to this is third activity. Now it's time to reference our two buttons and set challenge events for them. This is a button 1. We use find view by ID method r.id.btn 1. This is a view, so we cast it to a button. For button 2, we do the same. Now it's time to add events for these two buttons. We use btn btn1 dot set unchallenged listener, and each time this button user challenge on this button, this code will be executed. We use a start activity, and we have to put an intent to this method. This intent takes two parameters. First one is a context with request second activity, and the second parameter is the class of second activity. We do the same for btn2. We created a second activity from scratch, so we have to manually insert it in a manifest file. We can use a label property, so we set the title of this activity. The third activity, we use Android Studio capabilities, so we don't need to add that activity to manifest file. Android will handle that for us. We just change the label. Let's run the app. This is our app. This is main activity. When we click on go to activity 2, with this text, second activity will show. And when we press on activity 3, third activity will show. Thanks for watching.